In this video, we're going to discuss the crosshairs behavior. Alright, so you can see that I have a crosshairs that's on my screen. Even though I'm not aiming down my sights, I can still see it. So I could still target something in the distance, but I'm here for a specific target. And when I zoom in, you can see my target down below. So I'm just going to go and take him out real quick. Alright, so he's down. Really simple stuff. Let me show you how that works. This is maybe more elaborate of a setup than it needed to be for such a simple behavior, but you know, I like to go big. Let me show you how I've got this set up. So this is the crosshair behavior. It's just set up on any object. Doesn't really matter what you put it on. Although if you're going to be away from that object, you're going to want always active to be checked so that it'll know that, you know, it should be operating even though you're not standing directly on it. I was standing directly on it, so it knows that I'm there and it needs to be active. So you just need to be within range of it, basically. And then this is the behavior itself, crosshair. There's not a lot to it as far as parameters, but there is a couple things you need to know. So the view range is how far will the crosshair still see something in the distance. So in other words, if you're trying to aim at something more than 1,000 units out, it's probably not going to react because it's too far out. So that's your view range for the crosshair. And then you have the image file to be displayed as the crosshair itself. So that's what we saw when we were just, you know, in the screen by itself. And then I don't know if you noticed, play it back if you need to, but when I pulled the trigger, the crosshair momentarily switched to this to indicate that I got a hit. So that's just a little feedback for the player to know that they scored a hit. Of course, there was more feedback involved in this scene, such as the screaming and the guy going down. That was all just set up down here below. So I have some speakers, and I have NPC monitor behavior, which incidentally, if you've not seen that video, I'll leave a link right here for that video. You can just go back and watch that, and that'll explain how NPC monitor is set up. It's pretty simple, but that is logic linked to these two objects here. This object is playing the sound of the crowd initially, and then it gets deactivated, and this one gets activated when the target loses its health, when it goes to 0, and that's playing the scream sound. So that's what gives us that kind of instant reaction response when the guy goes down. So just a little extra for you on that, just for, you know, making it a little more realistic and believable. But that's it. The very simple behavior to go over today. If you enjoyed the video, or if you learned anything new, please be sure to click the like button down below. That helps me out. If you're new here, if you just haven't subscribed yet, love to have you stick around. Please be sure to subscribe. And lastly, if you'd like a notification for whenever a new video comes out, just click the bell icon and that'll notify you anytime a new video is ready. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. I really appreciate it. I always appreciate it, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, don't forget there's a written guide for every behavior, including ones I haven't yet covered on this channel. And if you want to learn some more, why don't you check out this video next.